On February 1, 2025, it became a fateful day not only in the hearts of country music lovers but also in the souls of millions around the world. The bright sun illuminated the Tennessee sky, but sorrow spread like a storm, causing music-loving hearts to tremble. The talented singer and symbol of country music, Marty Stuart, took his last breath after a tragic car accident on the very road he often took to reach his performances. Marty Stuart. His name has become an indispensable part of American music, especially country music. He was not only a brilliant artist with a warm voice and profound lyrics but also a model of dedication to folk music culture. With over 40 years of artistic activity, he left a deep mark on audiences' hearts through hundreds of songs, famous albums, and numerous prestigious music awards. Looking back at Marty's life, it is clear that music was always a strong source of inspiration from his youth. Born in Mississippi, he became fascinated with folk melodies and traditional country music from a young age. He began his music career at local festivals, sharing the stage with big names and gradually rising as a bright star in the music scene. His well-known songs like Burn Me Down, Whiskey Got Me, and Love Your Love the most impressed not only with their melodies but also with deeply emotional messages that touched the hidden corners of the human soul. Before he passed, Marty Stuart was preparing for a new tour to promote his latest album. He performed every night, sharing his passion and talent with millions of fans. He traveled through many large and small stages, from music festivals to concert halls, providing fans with unforgettable moments. Music lovers were touched by his emotive singing, energetic dancing, and friendly smiles. However, on one fateful evening, while returning from a performance in Nashville, a speeding truck unexpectedly crashed into his vehicle. Despite being rushed to the nearest hospital immediately, the injuries were too severe for him to survive. At that moment, the music world fell silent, and grief enveloped every soul that cherished him. Marty Stuart's death was not only a personal loss for his family, friends, and colleagues but also a significant loss for the music community. Shortly after the news of his death was announced, social media quickly flooded with tributes, interviews, and memorials from all parts of the country. Fans organized prayer vigils and candlelight ceremonies in various places to honor him, a person they loved not only for his talent but also for his beautiful soul. Fellow artists could not hide their sadness following Marty's departure. Phil Lesh, a member of Grateful Dead, stated at a press conference, "Marty was a great friend and a talented artist. He dedicated so much to country music. I believe that his music will live on in our hearts." At the same time, Vince Gill, a close colleague, shared, "We've spent many years together, and Marty left an indelible mark on my heart. He was a friend both in and out of music." On stage, where Marty once shined with his songs, music began to play again, but this time it was the poignant melodies from other artists. A silent queue of fans lined up, carrying flowers, old photographs, and keepsakes connected to memories of Marty. Some traveled hundreds of kilometers just to place a flower on one of the guitars he once used, as a way to express their deep gratitude and respect. An official memorial service was held in Nashville, where Marty often performed. Bridgestone Arena was filled with thousands of people. Famous artists like Taylor Swift, Keith Urban, and Lady Antebellum came to remember and honor the artist they cherished. In a solemn yet warm and affectionate atmosphere, everyone sang Marty's favorite songs together as a tribute to the one who had departed. During the ceremony, Dolly Parton, another icon of country music, emotionally said, "Marty was not just an artist. He was a friend, a guide, and a role model for the younger generation of artists. He left a great legacy in the country music scene. I will always remember the beautiful memories of him." Those words resonated everywhere and soaked up the emotional tears of those present. As the performing artists finished, the lights gradually dimmed, and a video montage of beautiful moments from Marty Stuart's career was shown on the screen. Images of him smiling, standing on stage, guitar in hand, alongside family and friends evoked many warm memories. In that moment of stillness, the audience felt as if Marty's spirit surrounded them, as if he were still there among them, within the crowds, the performances, and the music that echoed. More than just a memorial, that evening was a connection. Fans from all over reminisced about memories and shared their feelings about Marty and the music he brought to them. Marty once said that music is a bridge between people. That applies not just to him but to all of us, one fan shared through tears. As night fell, the lights from the candles and flowers still radiated brightly. People began spreading out from the stadium, still filled with mixed emotions, sad yet proud of the legacy that Marty left behind. No matter where they went, Marty's melodies continued to resonate in their hearts. His songs, though he had left this world, would live on as part of them, a promise that love and music would never fade. Marty Stuart's musical legacy will forever live on in the hearts and souls of those who had ever admired him. The city of Nashville, where he devoted his life to music, will never forget the memory of a great artist who will someday reunite with timeless melodies in heavenly concerts, where music will forever be endless. Marty Stuart is an icon of country music, Dolly Parton continued to say during the memorial service. He has left a deep mark on our hearts through hundreds of songs and famous albums. We will always remember him as a friend and a talented artist. In a world where sadness and grief still linger, music lovers rise like bright stars to continue conquering and inspiring the next generations. Marty Stuart's legacy is not just about melodies but also a reminder of the power of love in music. He left behind a world where music never fades and love lives on eternally. Marty Stuart's music will live on, a fan said with certainty. He has left an indelible mark in our hearts. We will continue to love and honor his music. Marty Stuart, not just a singer, but a model of those who have dedicated themselves to bringing joy and inspiration to millions. Though he has departed, his music lives on, a reminder of the power of love and music in our lives. On February 1, 2025, the fame of one of the legends of country music echoed for the last time, as the great singer and songwriter Marty Stuart left this world in a tragic car accident. That day marked not only a heartbreaking loss for family and friends but also a shocking event for millions of fans who loved country music around the globe. His departure closed a long chapter in the history of music, a chapter in which he played a role as a brave, authentic, and passionate artist. Marty Stuart was not merely a singer. He was a cultural artist, a creative musician, and a prominent producer. Looking back at his artistic journey, one cannot overlook his distinctive contributions to connecting music with the rich folk culture of America. As a musician, he created catchy melodies and built a deep and meaningful artistic legacy. A highlight of his career was his ability to infuse everyday experiences and emotions into each song, opening doors for the feelings that lingered within each listener. With millions of singles sold and hundreds of albums released, Marty Stuart left an indelible mark on the hearts of music lovers. He became an icon not only of country music but also a connector of many generations of artists and fans. Throughout his career, he worked and collaborated with numerous famous artists, from Johnny Cash to Emmylou Harris, highlighting the spirit of solidarity in music. Not only did he focus on creating music, but he also engaged in many cultural preservation activities, encouraging younger generations to continue pursuing their passion for country music. Marty Stuart's passing signifies a sad closure to a journey filled with meaning and profound impact. However, the legacy he left behind will always live on, not only through recordings but also through the stories and memories he etched in the hearts of fans. The lyrics, melodies, and emotions he brought to the world will always be remembered and inspire future artists. Marty Stuart was born into a family with a musical tradition in Philadelphia, Mississippi, on September 30, 1962. From a young age, he was deeply influenced by his family's love for music. His mother, a passionate music lover, always created a warm atmosphere at home with traditional folk songs. Memories of her singing classic melodies in the kitchen, along with the presence of recordings by legendary artists, formed a beautiful foundation for his musical passion. Marty began learning to play guitar and fiddle shortly after he learned to walk. He possessed an unyielding learning spirit, often spending most of his free time practicing instruments. His music performances were not just for himself but also for family and friends to enjoy. The support from loved ones encouraged him to pursue the artistic path, even though it was not easy. By the age of 12, Marty Stuart's artistic career officially began with a television performance. He joined a small local bluegrass band and left a strong impression on the audience. Performing on stage not only gave him excitement but also opportunities to prepare for greater dreams in the future. Through these performances, he learned about engaging with audiences and the freshness of each show, which became an essential part of his artistic style. In 1978, at just 16 years old, Marty Stuart made the bold decision to leave his hometown and join Johnny Cash's band. This daring move propelled him into a music world that was not only challenging but also offered valuable learning and experience. Touring and working with Johnny Cash provided him with invaluable lessons about professionalism, perseverance, and creative talent. This time not only helped Marty hone his skills but also deepened his understanding of the value of music in everyday life. He learned not just how to play music but also the fundamental principles of building a sustainable music career. Most of the songs Marty Stuart wrote and performed in those early years reflect the first steps of his life. Thanks to diverse and rich experiences, he was able to construct a musical style that was both modern and traditional, reflecting profound American cultural characteristics. From the challenges and opportunities he encountered, Marty Stuart created songs that were not merely sounds but vibrant stories about life, love, and cultural values that could easily resonate with the listener. Marty Stuart began to attract public attention in the late 1980s with the release of his debut album Busy Being Fabulous in 1989. This album not only provided catchy melodies but also revived the essence of traditional country music in a modern context. Songs like Arlene and Hillbilly Rock quickly became hits, capturing the attention of both audiences and critics. The emergence of a talented music writer and a captivating singer laid the groundwork for what was to come in his career. Marty Stuart brought a refreshing breeze to country music, blending traditional elements with modern sounds. He was unafraid to experiment with different musical genres, from rock to bluegrass, creating a unique sound while maintaining the identity of country music. This combination made him not only a household name in the country genre but also attracted younger audiences seeking both modern and culturally deep music. Marty Stuart appeared in many live performances, from country music festivals to major television shows. His appeal came not only from his voice but also from the way he interacted and connected with the audience. He often held discussions, sharing stories about his life and musical journey, making listeners feel close and familiar. At major events, he frequently organized concerts that brought together many other artists, creating a warm atmosphere and links between generations of musicians. The 1990s marked a peak in Marty's career, with the release of a series of best-selling albums. Albums such as Tempted and Let There Be Country not only topped the charts but also received numerous prestigious awards, including a Grammy. Hit songs like This One's Gonna Hurt You became staples on radio waves, keeping up with the prevailing music trends. His distinctive musical style, a blend of traditional and modern elements, made him a living icon of country music. Marty Stuart not only achieved success in his solo career but also shone in collaborative projects with major artists in the industry. He frequently worked with names like Travis Tritt, Emmylou Harris, and Johnny Cash. Their joint performances not only excited audiences but also created memorable musical moments that marked strong connections between artists. The valuable experiences from working with legends helped Marty further refine his talent and produce high-quality music. Despite facing numerous challenges, Marty Stuart's perseverance and passion helped him overcome every barrier. His career was an emotional journey, bringing value not only for himself but also for the country music genre as a whole. He proved that music is not merely a profession but a way of life, and he lived with this passion until his final days. Marty Stuart's musical style was diverse but always had a distinctive characteristic. He made country music more vibrant and captivating by blending various musical genres. Highlights in his music came not only from his instrumental skills but also from his ability to craft meaningful lyrics that easily connect with the listener's emotions. One of the standout features of Marty's music is his emphasis on traditional instruments like the fiddle, guitar, banjo, and mandolin. These instruments not only complemented the sound of his songs but also blended perfectly to create a rich musical experience. His skillful use of these instruments breathed life into his songs, preserving traditional music culture while innovating to meet modern trends. The content of Marty's songs often carries a high emotional weight, reflecting the sentiments of people from simple moments to complex life situations. He skillfully incorporated themes such as love, loss, longing, and hope, enabling listeners to easily find themselves within each song. Tracks like Whiskey Got Me and Burn Me Down not only explore love and heartache but also offer life lessons about relationships, emotions, and human values. Marty Stuart was also a responsible artist in promoting country music. He participated in various arts organizations and cultural preservation activities, continually striving to showcase and elevate the value of country music to the public. He placed great emphasis on passing knowledge and experiences to younger generations. By engaging in teaching programs, workshops, and community projects, he created spaces for young people to explore and develop their passion for music within themselves. The legacy that Marty left behind is not just about songs and albums but also a vision for the future of country music. He tirelessly fought to ensure that country music would not be forgotten but would continue to thrive and evolve. He affirmed that music is not only a profession but also an essential part of culture, reflecting life and the spirit of humanity. Marty Stuart is a cultural icon, a companion who journeyed alongside country music throughout his life. His contributions are not only present in his songs but will also live on in the hearts of millions of music lovers worldwide. The legacy he leaves behind will undoubtedly be preserved and celebrated, asserting that country music is always an integral part of American music culture and history. Marty Stuart was not just a talented artist but also a widely recognized individual in the music industry. Throughout his career, he received numerous prestigious awards, reflecting his dedication and talent. The first award he received was in 1990 when he won the Country Music Association (CMA) Award for Songwriter of the Year. This was an important milestone, affirming his position in the country music genre and paving the way for future successes. Marty also won 2 Grammy Awards, one of the most prestigious music awards globally. His first Grammy came in 1992 with the album Let There Be Country, where he showcased his leadership and songwriting talent. The second award was in 1999 with the album Honky Tonkin' The Musical, a work rich in tradition, reminiscent of classic country melodies. These awards not only recognized his individual talent but also highlighted his ability to connect with audiences and create impactful music. In addition to the Grammys, Marty Stuart received dozens of awards from the CMA and the American Country Music Association, ACM. These awards represented not only the fruits of his hard work but also his ongoing efforts to highlight country music. This recognition gradually became an indispensable part of his artist brand, establishing a solid connection between him and his audience. Moreover, the respect and admiration that fellow artists show towards Marty is also noteworthy. He is regarded as a big brother and a guardian of country music. Many young artists have expressed respect and influence from him, stemming from collaborations to discussions about music. This not only solidified his position in the hearts of fans but also revitalized the spirit of country music, asserting that he is not just an artist but also a symbol within the artistic community. The awards he received not only reflect personal achievements but also inspire many others to pursue music careers. Award ceremonies frequently showcase up-and-coming artists who have been heavily influenced by Marty Stuart. He has inspired millions of music lovers to pursue their dreams, affirming that perseverance, passion, and courage will always be recognized. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to give me motivation to create better videos. See you in the next